Barbershop conversation, guys. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. Man, I just watched this video of the Chicago Police Department shooting at a car. Man, it looks like a lawless nation, man. I don't know. I've never played that video game, but those RPG games, those role-playing games, that's what it looked like, man. They have no regard for human life, and he is so like unsympathetic, unempathetic. He's complaining about sitting behind a desk for 30 days, not having no respect or regard for human life. He's trying to justify his case because he realized, in my eyes, this is just my opinion, he knows his body cam is going. So he's trying to go to the other guy and say he was close. But when in actuality, he wasn't close either. He was on the sidewalk and the guy was on the street, and they're both shooting at the car. I don't know what tact is, but I've never seen in LA, we're the king of police chases. They create a perimeter, and they spin it. They took those tacks down, those spikes down. They do something. But why would you shoot at the car and not at the top? Oh man, no regard for human, no regard. And you can say the driver had no regard for human life. I don't know what he was. I don't know what the charge was. I don't know if it was a stolen car or anything. I have no idea. All I'm going off is this video. I'll probably do another video with all the facts, but I'm just making a reaction to this video. I can't, man. I don't get it. I don't get this shit at all. Don't get it at all. What is tactical procedure here? You take your gun out and you shoot at a car who's running away from you? First of all, why would you try and dead end a police chase in a residential neighborhood on a narrow street? It looked like the street was pretty narrow. He's coming towards him, and I don't get that at all either. So the watch commander needs to be held accountable for tactical procedure. I don't know. Again, I don't know if the car was stolen. I don't know if they're on the run from robbing a bank or robbing someone. I have no idea. Did they get pulled over and they just pulled off in the car? I have no idea. But at the end of the day, no one deserves to get shot. No one deserves to get shot at in a police chase in that manner. When you can follow up top in a helicopter, you can follow down below in a police car. There's so many. I don't know if police officers have drones now. You can fly a drone. You can get a great circumference of where that guy is going, and you can collapse on him sooner than later. This is like, oh man, this is real life. It looks like a video game to me, like one of those first person video games, man. This is terrible. I'm watching this like the guy smoking a cigarette. He's trying to convince the guy that he was in fear of his. He shot him because he was about to get killed. But when in actuality, that guy has his gun out too. If you look to the right of the screen, I'm gonna put the link in the description box, man. Damn. That officer had no regard for human life, how he reacted. I got shells over there. I'm going to smoke a cigarette. Damn, I got to stay behind the desk for 30 days. That was me who shot. That was me who shot. He didn't even pretend to be remorseful for what he did. God, it's just that's what I'm trying to explain to you guys. It's just the mental approach, man. The fucking mental approach. Before these guys go to work, they have no regards for human life. Whether he was wrong, whether the black guy was wrong, or the police officer was wrong, I'm talking about his mental approach towards his job. The motherfucker shot and killed the man and is complaining about being behind a desk for 30 days. Smoking a cigarette, trying to convince the other guy. God damn. God, this is so Oh, man. This makes no goddamn sense, man. No goddamn sense. Another kid was killed by a police officer, and I don't know what led to it. I have no idea. All I'm doing is watching. I'm going to follow up with a video, so please don't comment on, I don't know what the fuck's going on. No, I'm just talking about tactical alert and common sense. I watch police chases at least once or twice a month in California. I've never seen them openly fire and shoot at a car. Never. I've seen them create a perimeter and be aggressive in a space in which they can be aggressive, but why the hell would you be aggressive on a narrow street and the car is going 100 miles an hour? Why would you want to put yourself in present danger? Anyways, man, I am just livid at this, you know, and my emotions are really high, probably because of what's going on in America. And I've gone to 3 funerals this week, you know, so, well, I'll be going to my 3rd funeral in about an hour and a half, but it's just, so maybe this is an emotional outburst attached with what the hell is going on in the world, man. But this cop has no regard for human life. He does not respect human life. He does not deserve to be carrying a gun or wearing a badge because he has no respect for human life. And I think at the end of this clip, the police officer said to this guy, he said, "Your body armor's on." He said, "Yes." And he cut it off and they started having a conversation because he knows what is going on. You know, he don't want to be held liable on either side of the fence. So anyways, guys, this is just deplorable, man. Barbershop conversation, guys. Feel free to hit the description box. I am livid. There are great cops in the world, man. I need to tell the story one day when 4 non-black, I don't know what the ethnicity is, 4 non-black cops probably not saved my life, but saved me from having a record. So this is not an attack on white cops, Armenian cops, or say non-black or Latin cops. It's not. It's definitely not that. But just his fucking mental approach, man. They have no regard for human life. You know, like I'm just as angry, well, about the black cops that allowed Freddie Gray to get choked out. That allowed, not Freddie Gray, Eric Garner to get choked out, Freddie Gray to get killed. These black cops that just lay passively and allow this shit to happen, I hold them accountable as well. So, barbershop, I gotta go because that's my friend calling about the funeral. So anyways, barbershop conversations, I gotta go. But hit the subscribe button. This shit don't make any sense, guys. We watching this shit every fucking 2 weeks now. And black on black crime is a separate issue. Listen to me when I tell you this. It is a separate issue. I'm gonna get comments about what about black. That is a completely separate issue. A man in power who preys upon the inferior is an issue. Black on black crime is a separate issue. I gotta go because I gotta get to his funeral. But barbershop conversation, guy, hit the subscribe button. I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.